Hello, my name is Pony7 and welcome back to Rise of Light and Pat Wilson's campaign generator. Um, Last time, we kind of tailspun into oblivion, which is not ideal in latest, and I just remembered I should probably check to make sure. Yep, that was not set correctly. F is the maximum injury possible. I always have to check that for a campaign because it always sets at 3 instead of 4. Yes, it is a universal one, but there isn't quite. Anyway, we're part of number 1 Squadron now, flying the Newport 11 instead of the Erico DH2, which is interesting. But then again, I did start at the very first date, so maybe the DH2 is not out yet. It's quite possible. But let's generate our mission. Control airspace near village, engage any enemy aircraft to encounter. Briefing map. Alright, we are down in the very bottom corner. Actually, no. We're in the channel map. Alright then. Flying over Yeeps. Yes, I'm going to pronounce Yeeps. I know it may not be correct, but it's being pronounced Yeeps. Pilot selection. All Newport 11s. For pilot, that seems perfectly fine. So, I will break things off here. I'll bring you back for Rise of when we're back in the game. So we'll see you then. Alright, welcome in. This is the Newport 11 C1 Overwing Lewis gun. We already got an overwing. And it's not like we're gonna have to then adjust, so I mean, why not go for a double Lewis overwing? Give us superior firepower. Or at least burst firepower. Not sure what that will do for the aerodynamics of the aircraft, but we'll wing it. Literally. Speedometer, yes. Compass, yes. Altimeter, yes. All things I want. Nothing's been placed outside the cockpit in a very awkward angle. That's what I was checking there for. Let's just start looking at the skins. Gun. Eeps. Escalade number 3. Well, that's the first plane. All them. Handley. Kempf. And I like the Kempf one the best out of the ones just looking there. I think it works the best with the aircraft. Okay, that seems perfectly fine. Start her up. Yo, that's all the same. Yes. Good thing I checked. Because I did have to unplug. So, I will be right back. Right. Welcome back. Let's hopefully have the mixture set the right way. Get this engine started up. Do I have it set the right direction or not? Find out in a moment. I mean, it's not catching. There we go. Oh, and this one actually has a control to it. For throttle. For an early war plane, I was expecting... Okay, that's interesting. The fact that our rudder in neutral is pointed off that way. But, let's go. Oh, she's taking off real nice and quick. There we go, yeah. No. I probably know why, because I unplugged it, so it lost the curvature I set in order to not have this happen. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. I will break things off here. We're up and on our way, and I'll bring you back once we encounter the enemy. So I will see you then. Right? That's a Fokker. And we're on a 6. Yes, we're much slower than our compatriots with the double overwing on the Lewis. Nope, bad shooting there. Those are over. Although he does have a fuel leak. Come on. Those are going just over. That was I think, some good hits. I'm not used to how to play. Oh, there he goes. One down. And we didn't lose a single Newport. Yeah, she seems a bit slow to react on the throttle. Or something else to keep in mind. Not sure how much ammunition I have left. There's no easy way of checking. I mean, I guess maybe on the model, and I mean the drum's down there too. We got, I think, 2 reloads. Yeah, 2 reloads for each gun. So we're potentially a third of the way through our ammunition. That could have been done much, much better, but then again, this is literally my first, I think actually literally my first hands-on flying with this aircraft, so getting a kill, I would call that acceptable. So I will break things off here, and I'll bring you back should we run into anything else that was rather quick. Oh, speak of the devil, and he shall arrive. Are those friendly, or are those Eindeckers? Or maybe even Halberstadts. Those look like they have only 1 wing. Those would be Eindeckers, if that is the fact, and it's just simply not a case of us being too far away for the both wings to render properly. So I was going to break you off here, but it appears we've already encountered more Eindeckers. That is, if my eyeball classification is correct. Actually, hold on. Nope, that still looks like one wing. The thing is, though, we're going very, very slow. Because First World War aircraft, they don't move super fast. It's a thing they have going for them. However, it does look like, yeah, they're engaging up there. So that means they are, in fact, Eindeckers. There's flight lead. With 2 on a 6. Got this guy coming right for us. One of them jammed. He's got somebody going on him. Let's try and help out flight lead. There he goes, 1 down. Or he went reverse that way. And on to this lieutenant who's on flight lead. I think maybe a couple hits, but then again, that was not the best angle for shooting. Alright, that one's empty. Or he got some hits into us. Good job, him. And give chase. Somebody's gone down. Alright, that gun's empty. Let's get the reload going. Oh, he's shooting at us. Alright, he's doing fairly good on the shooting department. He's getting hits at extremely awkward angles. Alright, we're gonna have to go on to... Well, let's stick with this guy, because we're on his 6. And he's still in front of us. And he's going after fight lead. Except he is faster. Probably due to the overwing guns. Put a couple shots out his way. But I don't want to use ammunition that I'm not certain that I can hit with, because I've only got one reload left. There we go, got a hit there. Come on, bring the gun sight around. His engine is dead. That's 3. Where's number 4? Or rather, the last one. I think that's him there. Nope, that's a Newport. Is he down? Nope, he's below us. Let's throttle her down. Oh, does it actually not have a throttle? I thought it had a throttle. No, it appears to have a throttle. It just was stuck in a mode. Alright then. Let's just keep on circling down. Don't want to go too fast. And rip the wings off. Oh, there he goes. He's... Was he trying to shoot at me with the dead engine? He might have been. And you are going somewhere. Don't know where. Stay with me, Track IR. Alright. Time to dance. There he goes. Actually, that was fairly simple. So that's kill number 4 on Eindeckers. Or at least number 4 I'll claim. You know, not a bad day's work, considering this is the first flight in this aircraft. Not a bad day's work at all. So, that wing doesn't look like it should be like that. Yeah, she doesn't want to roll right. Very much, or at all. That wing... I mean, that wing looks okay. Okay, no, that wing is fine. I was about to say, that wing might have been damaged. And now, it might just have been speed that was causing us not to want to roll to the right. So yes, I will break things off here, and I'll bring you back should we find something else. So I will see you then. Well, it's all go around here. That's 2 DFWs. Let's continue our climb, see if we can't get up there. We have, however, just lost, and I've lost sight of him, one of the Newports. I believe he ran out of gas, and his engine stopped. So he's going somewhere. He may become a prisoner of war. In fact, he's just over the tail. I can just barely make him out. So now, the chase is on. Because those guys are higher than us. And even compared to fight lead, I'm going to climb slower than they will. just because I have these two overwing guns. It has, however, proved quite useful in the firepower department in knocking down aircraft having the extra gun. As long as I can actually, hit the target. That is a key part of the process, is hitting the target. And since this is looking like it's going to take a little bit, I'll break things off here, and I'll bring you back once we, actually get within shooting range. So I will see you then. Right? We got DFW coming this way. We're finally within range. Maybe some hits, but those may have gone over. Those are behind. I could tell that immediately. As were those were just behind. That one jammed. Let's fix it real quick. Oh, no. Well, I mean, we got the DFW. Oh, these guns actually still work because they're not, oh, the drums actually move as well. I never really looked up to notice that. Since we, didn't actually, I couldn't see that, so I ran into it. Okay, we almost lost... Okay, if we lost an elevator, we're lucky we didn't lose a wing. It appears that we once again have a prop of protection. So that is quite nice and lucky. However, we are down for the count for this fight. We did, however, rack up a good number of kills. So, I will break things off here, and I'll bring you back for the landing, because it could be a little bit interesting. So I will see you then. Alright, welcome back. We're just coming in for our final approach to this field. And we're going to land, once again, without an engine. There seems to be a very recurring theme with my careers as of late. Landing without engines. But so far, I have actually enjoyed flying the Newport 11. I think it's fairly maneuverable. It turns fairly well. And, that was battle damage. That was broken before we landed. It handles itself fairly darn good. With the double wing overguns, it is slow to climb, and the engine is slow to respond to movements, but other than that, I think it's a perfectly fine aircraft. Quite enjoy it. So, I will see you back in Pat Wilson's for the final tally. I'll see you then. Alright, welcome back to Pat Wilson's. It's time to file that combat report. Claims. Claim was 4 Newports, so 5. With the last one being a DFW. That seems correct. Memory. Submit report. Start a debrief. Took off, we flew. We damaged. Damaged. Alright, this is going to be a bit of a log. Alright. Something Ooze Straffer was damaged by us. We brought him down. Good job. He was killed in action. We were damaged. We brought down Kurt Mayhem. He was not injured. He managed to somehow survive. Oh, that might have been the guy we killed with the engine. Edris Karnfoss. 1, 3. Oh, we only got 3 Newports. Claimed 4. Oh well. And DFW was brought down by us. One of the guys managed to survive, surprisingly. And then we crashed and we were not injured. Brief completed. Alright. Let's see what the comments in the air report says. That's us. Whoa, 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 whoa. We didn't shoot down flight lead. Unless a stray bullet hit him and caused a fuel leak for his pilot to bleed out. Okay, we got a Fokker, a Newport, a Fokker. I'm interested to see what Pat Wilson's does with the fact that we shot down a Newport. Third Fokker, DFW. Yeah. What's going to happen? Has been killed in action. Transferred in. Got the wound stripe. Okay. Okay, so nothing happens. And they come from... Oh boy. We got an ace off of one of our own aircraft. Well then, that's something you don't have happen every single day. I'm also surprised that the game didn't go, hey, you shot down one of your own guys. You're gonna be punished for this. Alright then. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching. And hopefully next time we won't proceed to kill our flight lead. But I'll see you then.